Alright, hello there, and let's again go fishing for some time. A bit later start today, but we will of course do at least 1 hour, so there's a bit of time to see the skunk try again for a big fish. Especially at the power lake, we last time had a lot of good luck and no fishing net to get the fish out of the water, which made it kind of a disappointment in that respect. So let's try and fix that this time. We now have a fishing net and everything, so we should be well ready for when the big fish comes, at least in that respect. So let's go again to the power lake and see if we can again get lucky with the big fish. So we had quite good luck at the end of the pier, so let's first walk there and then get some bait. Oh, hello Kamu, welcome to the stream, great to see you. You of course also get a wave. And yes, we are again trying for a nice big fish, hopefully with more luck. As last time we did have everything, but the actual net to get the really large fish out of the water, which made it of course somewhat more disappointing in that respect. So let's buy some bait first. Let's again try with the maggot at first. It has proven to be pretty cost effective, so let's put the maggot there and start fishing. So let's cast out again for some fish. Last time we had like the really big one that fought a lot and then didn't have the fishing net to get it up with, so it was kind of a mild disappointment, to put it mildly. So we are trying to be more fortunate with this go. then wait for a bite. Alright, there we have some interest. Pretty modest fish, as we can reel it in directly without struggling. That's a pretty big white crappie. Interestingly shaped fish. $12 and it's over 500 grams, so we are certainly keeping that. Pretty big for a white crappie. So let's cast out again. So how was your day, Kamu? Then we again see about fish interest. It usually seems to be when mentioned like that there should be some interest for the bait, then it pretty soon happens. How was your day? Was wondering. Always nice to see you on the stream, of course. Alright, and there we have pretty strong bite. Usually that bite means actually it's something a bit bigger. It might still be a pumpkin seed, but we'll see. It's at least struggling some, so. White crappie. That's actually again a pretty large one, almost a kilogram. Interesting fish. $50. So let's keep it. Alright, it's good to hear, of course, that nothing untoward happened either, so always good to hear. A normal calm day is not bad either. Now that we have a fishing net, would be nice to get a big fish, as we can actually use the net to lift it out of the water, as it was earlier, like just lose the really big fish. So trying again on this lake to see whether I might get lucky again, as there clearly are some very big fish. This is already struggling a bit. Another white crappie. This clearly seems to be a good spot for them. 1.18 kilograms already. $19. So these are very much paying for the bait, but let's change spot once we exhaust this batch of bait for something different again. And again, wondering about interest from the fish also. Alright, there we go. This doesn't appear to be particularly large a fish from the amount of tension at least. Pumpkin seed. 380 grams, $7. Let's release this. And cast out again. Very nice morning sun in the fishing game as usual. That the weather and the landscape are pretty nice here. So it's not too bad at all waiting for the bite a lot like with fishing in general. The fish at this spot do not seem very enthusiastic, and immediately when you say that you get a bite, so clearly it's possible to call the fish by speech control. Some good tension, but it can be reeled in right through, so might be a crappie or pumpkin seed. Striped bass, but it's a very small one. Still though, $32 and 2 kilograms, so that's actually a very nice catch for the $2 bait. So we ran out of that batch of bait, so let's relocate. Relocate here a bit. It's a shame you can't sit on the deck chair for a while, like take a break. So let's try the end of this pier next. So from here, and let's also improve the bait a little and buy the classical red worms. And see how we do here. So cast out and see. And see how the fish here are, also with the slightly more fancy bait. Alright, that was kind of a quick fish. So let's try again. And see if we get fish closer to the pier. I do think it would be useful to cast a bit more ambitious. So let's try for that. And see about a good catch. And again, let's see how interested the fish are. Alright, there's some interest. Kind of modest fish, it appears. It's actually pulling a bit, but not terribly much. Another white crappie. Nice looking fish. $7, so let's release this. And cast out again. At least it seems this point hasn't been quite as good as the previous one this far. So again, need to consider moving at some point if fishing remains like this. And immediately there's a bite of some. Even quite strong tension. We are winning quite easy though. Oh, striped bass. 2.83 kilograms. Really nice fish. $44. Very much a keeper. Oh, hello Ticatron. You also get a wave. Welcome to the stream. Great to see you. How has your day been? It's always nice to see you about. So let's try a bit in this direction. And see what we can find here. there's a fish. And it's a pretty interesting one. A lot of tension, so we actually get to fight. Looks like it will be a pretty big one. Wow. 7.31 kilograms. Striped bass. A new record. $112. That's a really nice fish. The big one certainly. 7.31 kilograms. Probably the biggest fish that have gotten in the game. Really nice catch. $112 like most easily, and 101 experience. That's like a really good catch. Certainly selling that fish. Wow. Easily a record fish. Really nice. So let's put another cast at the same spot. That was certainly some good fishing. Very nice. And let's see if we get another such good fish to bite, or something else. And there we have bite. Seems much more modest, but let's reel it in. Black crappie. New record, 1.10 kilograms. That's actually pretty big for this kind of fish. Plenty of surface pattern on this type of fish. Very nice. Let's also keep that. And cast about the same spot for more. That was really nice for that species. New record, so that's always nice. Then we are again quite interested what happens to the fishing bobber. Now we just need a good bite. Alright, and there's some interest. Not terribly strong interest, but some in any case. Pumpkin seed. Less than half a kilogram. Let's release. We are again out of bait, so let's buy a bit more. The red worm certainly paid for itself with single big fish even. So let's keep going with the red worm for now. It seems to be quite a good bait typically for also the more fancy fish. Let's cast a bit closer here as there were some rings in the water and see if we get any fish from the close by or any attention to the bait at all. Not yet, at least. Less than half kilogram and $8. So let's release this crappie too and cast a bit longer again. There we go. And keep trying. Alright, and some interest. Almost direct reel in, but a bit stronger fish clearly. White crappie, 130 grams. Certainly release. That was kind of not the most memorable fish ever. So let's try again. Let's see how it, there we go. This fish is again a bit stronger, so this will be interesting. Alright, again, very nice striped bass. 3.61 kilograms, half meter, $56. Certainly a good catch. So let's cast out again, at least for this patch of bait, and then consider either changing the position or changing the fishery maybe for the rest of the stream. Some very nice striped bass. has resulted here also the very large one. Still possible to get out of the water without the fishing net being applied, which has its own controls, so more or less the one that got away the previous time has been even bigger, so pretty big fish. And let's see if the fish are awake again. Right, that was a strong tug. Might be again, it seems the very strong tug is usually. Alright, this is something different. This is no pumpkin seed with this kind of tension. Most probably. White crappie, new record. 1.3 kilograms. That's a pretty big crappie. $21 for sure. And we again ran out of bait, so let's try first to change the fishing direction here and fish the other way for a while. So let's purchase some more bait and cast in this direction. So let's see how interested the fish are here. At least this far it has been kind of slow going at this part of the lake. Yes, it rains sometimes, actually even quite hard. Do not think have seen rain in this map, but some of the other maps, yes, have seen rain. Certainly. Right, and there we have something to reel in. Pretty strong tension, so let's see what we are getting. Bluegill. New record. That's also pretty big for bluegill. 1.76 kilograms. Interesting again, very flat fish. So let's sell. And we also gained a level, so we can yeah, that would be a very nice mod actually. Actually, that would have the skunk paws also in the game. Would be very pleasing and add to the immersion, of course, also. That would be really nice. So let's see about we gained a level, so we could add more experience, like add beard and mustache, so we get more experience, but do actually prefer the Hunter Vision 2 is kind of like we haven't used that much. We see the fish under the water to some degree. So let's get the better beard so we get more experience and get faster to level 10. Let's do a medium length cast as there was some splashing there. And see if we can get some interest here. Let's reel it in a bit even with the fish at interest and see whether it would be good closer here. Yes, there's a bite. It's not really fighting. Very small black crappie. Still over 500 grams and $10, so we are selling that. And let's again cast out here a bit further away this time. Let's see from this direction what kind of interest we get. Again, a bit silent this far. Alright, very successful fishing here this far, but let's keep waiting. Alright, and here we go. Modest tension and all, so it's not a small fish. Another big bluegill. 2.2 kilograms, new record. Another very flat, interesting looking fish. $35, certainly a keeper. Very good result for that type of fish, especially. Alright, let's cast out again. So let's try the same direction again and see if it improves any. And again, it seems might only use up the current patch of bait here and see about something different, like trying fly fishing. It requires some equipment, but we now have some money from the couple of big fish, so we could try the fly fishing in a while. Let's use this patch of bait and then see about the equipment. We have not yet tried fly fishing at all in this game. Again, not the smallest fish according to the Tension. But yeah, the pumpkin seed for some reason tugs really hard. So let's release and go again more in this direction. So let's see in this direction when we get a bite. Alright, nice little tug on the bait. Pumpkin seed again, a bit bigger one, still like not very big, so let's release that too. We ran out of bait, so let's see about how we can gear up for the fly fishing. So fly fishing rod. Let's go for a modest one, like this has some nice cork to it, and this is a bit more effective weight wise. As we can see, there's some nice cork to the handle and some cane or such for the actual fishing area, or length providing area might be also put as fancy. So let's get this, and we have a fly fishing rod. Then we need a fly fishing reel. These are also pretty expensive. This doesn't cost much, but the durability is also quite suspect. So I'm not going to buy a reel yet, because we wouldn't have much anything left when buying the proper reel. So let's postpone this a bit and buy some more red worm for a bait. And keep fishing here for some more fish. But at least we have a fly fishing rod now. So we can proceed in that direction once we get enough money for a decent reel. The reels are very expensive, but that also pretty much holds true in actual reality, as the reels tend to be quite complicated pieces of equipment with ball bearings, metal gearing and other mechanics to provide good, solid, smooth response. So it's the kind of, usually they aren't cheap, and they of course have the usual sports equipment markup also with a lot of markup, so they get considerable amount of profit, and of course try to cause some obsolescence to sporting goods by introducing yearly series, so that more consumers should be obtaining sporting goods on some schedule, because if you make them well, otherwise you would sell one set and then users would just use. Alright, this may be pretty large from the struggle. Stripe bass though, only a 2 kilogram one, still $32, so yes please. Let's cast out for more. Always nice to see the bass, it's a pretty nice fish. And let's see again if we can catch something more. Oh, good night. Good night, and thank you for coming along for the stream. You get a wave, and hope you have a great night and sleep well. Kamu, thank you again for dropping by for the stream. Good night. Alright, and we immediately also get a fish. Let's reel it in. Another striped bass. The very large one, but it's again a 2 kilogram one and $32, so certainly worth keeping. Let's try again in the general direction if there would be larger ones there too. Very nice fish also from there, so then we wait again for, we have some interest always almost this stream also. Immediately when you say that you're waiting for the fish clearly also listen, which is funny. This one is struggling actually very nicely. Let's see what we get. Might be another bass. Looks very promising. Largemouth bass, wow, that looks very nice. Very nice looking fish. 3.15 kilograms, $49. Very good catch. Do think we can now afford a fly fishing reel also. This one looks already pretty good, but we might get this for now. So let's get this reel can now equip the rod to think if you first like try to equip to wonder how we can combine the rod. Let's start a new set and see if we can this way equip the rod. There we go. The reel. There we go. We also need line, so we again need to most probably get some fly fishing, which again is money, so we need more fish. This is the kind of usual thing here, that you want more fishing equipment, you need also more fish. So let's try for some more fish still, and then see about raiding some and call it a night, as we started a little later. So let's try for a bit more fish, for more equipment, and then continue maybe tomorrow either with this or the hunter after Luna finishes or thereabouts for some time. Let's finish this set of bait at least for slightly over an hour of stream most probably. Then we wait. Alright, there we go. Again, actually pretty strong fish. It's been good fishing also today. Another large small bass. $34. Certainly works for us, so it's a keeper. Let's try same kind of spot. See about more good fish to buy equipment with. Interesting to see how the fly fishing has been implemented in this game, as it's often considered almost as much an art form to move the fly very nicely on top of water to entice the fish to bite. So it's kind of interesting to see, because the rhythm and the overall way you utilize the fly and what colors you use make a lot of difference. Striped bass, almost 3 kilograms, again very nice catch. This lake certainly has disappointed this time. Alright, slightly under an hour on the stream, and let's buy one patch more in a moment and finish that before calling it a night. So let's buy a bit more bait. Let's experiment and try the maggot again and see how much it differs from the more expensive red worm, and do pretty much the same spot. And again, let's see if the use of a maggot changes the amount of interest. At least this far, not much interest. Whether it's again that the spot mostly has a few bars on it, or whether it's more like nobody wants the maggot, as we used red worm here until now, which is of course already a pretty high-end bait. Alright, and there we have some more fish. This is also some strength on the fish at least. Bluegill, 1.5 kilograms, $24, certainly. Let's keep going. And again wait for a nice bite. again kind of slow start, but it has been a nice fish this far. And that was a really strong tug. Might be again like a pumpkin seed, we'll see. That's pretty small fish for such a strong tug. Small enough bluegill to be released immediately for sure. Let's try a bit different direction again. Let's cast in this direction and see how that works for us. So let's see. At least no bite yet. Alright, and very strong tug again makes one. That kind of tug seems to make this one suspicious of a bluegill or pumpkin seed, as they tug really hard, but then it's a quite small fish when reeled in. Yes, black crappie. That's a rare fish, though really small, so that's a release. Let's try almost along the pier next for a bit different direction again. There we go. Pretty long nice throw, easily in excess of cast in excess of 40 meters to start with. So let's see what we catch and when. And there we go for something to reel in. Quite a slow reel in for again a small black crappie. It's a release. Let's try this direction again. And see what we have here, if anything. Not much to mention yet. here either. Right, premature strike, so let's try again. Again, wait for a good strike. Alright, and there's a tug. Pretty strong one also. Alright, that's a pretty nice bluegill. Over a kilogram and $17, so that's a keeper. We should be able to buy the fly fishing line next time. Yes, with a couple more fish at least, so let's see who we shall raid. Alright. Art of Chod seems to be doing art. My name is Yuna is doing Dishonored 2. We haven't yet really gone for peer player with the Beat Saber either, but would actually like to see the Dishonored 2, so let's go for My Name is Yuna. Yuna again today. Haven't seen the Dishonored, so let's raid him this time. So let's prepare the command. There we go. And of course, thank you for coming along at the slightly later hour, and thank you for watching once again. Hope you enjoyed the stream. Let's go and raid and see you hopefully already tomorrow.